Welcome to the Feast Fighters podcast, starring El Jefe, Harambe, Law Dog, and the Falcon. Hi.
Buenos nachos.
What? I want some nachos.
The ones we saw earlier?
Yeah.
The nacho table.
Gas station nachos.
No, with the crappy chili, the crappy cheese that you like
I want to try those hot
squirt out of a
Cheetos.
machine.
Hot Cheetos with the chili and cheese.
Welcome to our first video podcast.
Hi.
Wow.
Welcome.
Who's that? Is that Harambe? Are you in the building?
Hey. Yeah. That's my battle cry.
Law Dog. Are you in the building?
I am present. I am here.
What about the Falcon? Are you here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so
Then you-
majestic.
Clean.
Pure Falcon.
And then you got me.
Boom.
What that is?
That's like a drum roll. I don't know. I couldn't think of a sound for myself.
For El Hef, yeah, I don't.
I tried to look for like a mob boss, like shooting a Tommy gun or something. I don't know.
Say
kinda
hello
weird.
to my little friend.
Yeah, man. So we've decided to put this this studio together, and it looks kind of cool. Harambe, what do you think?
I like it. It's almost like it was done last minute.
This has taken like
It was finished.
2.5,
It was
3
just
week
finished
project.
like what, 2 hours ago?
something like that.
Yeah.
It took a few weeks.
Right up
though.
to the wire.
What do you? I'm liking your checkerboard job.
Yeah, my OCD was going on that.
I thought the Falcon did all that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No,
Yeah.
The Falcon did absolutely nothing.
Oh.
The Falcon, you know what the Falcon did?
Huh.
Falcon did what he always does. He removes himself from the area so he doesn't have to do anything. That's just what he does.
That's convenient.
Conveniently doing my job in the other room.
What's his favorite line, Luke?
Ain't my job.
That's just what he does, dude.
If there are women involved, though, it would be his job.
Because he's a woman
He'll never subcontract that.
connoisseur.
Connoisseur. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah,
You're a woman connoisseur.
I can't even say connoisseur.
No, connoisseur.
Connoisseur.
It's French, you fools. It's connoisseur.
Oh, oui.
Can you say hamburger?
Hamburger.
Do it again.
Hamburger.
One more time.
Hamburger.
Oh man! So we kind of have this video podcast thing going, and we're gonna start off with a couple recorded shows, and then I think we're gonna end up going live. We can bring on Zoom guests, and I will say that 2021 we have quite the lineup. Last year, in the beginning of the year, we had a pretty good lineup, but this year we may or may not have some celebrities on the list.
That's right.
Maybe some championship fighters on the list.
That's also correct.
So we're kind of excited. So we decided to put this little studio together and kind of make it official, I guess. We did a little bit of a rebrand, and we're not just going to talk about Lean Feast, because that's not just what we do, right? I mean,
That's right.
we deal with all different kinds of people, all different kinds of businesses and entrepreneurship. We travel, we have vlogs, we have
Lifestyle.
YouTube, lifestyle, like all that stuff. So the lineup that I think we've put together so far for the beginning of the year is going to be a little bit more entertaining. It'll be a little bit more in depth, and I'm kind of excited about it. Falcon, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good year.
That's
me,
not the
baby.
Falcon.
That's
the
not
law.
Falcon. That was the law.
Man, I like the law.
Oh,
It's
that's
on the
Luke up
Harambe
there.
cam.
See? You got to get used to
Yeah, we
this
gotta
whole
get the
camera
practice
thing.
down.
Who's Luke?
Gotta
There
fix
we
the
go.
switches.
Oh, yeah, I got to fix the switches, because you're considered number 3.
But
I
he
am. I
should
thought I
be
was number 2.
Well, number 2 would be
Oh, so number 1's the
They'll have-
overall.
yeah,
the
number
overhead.
1 is going to be the overhead.
Oh.
So 1. And it should be 2.
Right. And he should be 3.
Yeah.
And you guys should be 4. But right now you're number 3.
We
Yeah.
found it. Now we know what it's
Okay, can we get a redo of the cameras and sound effects, please? At least the Falcons over here.
Oh, did you want to hear the Falcon?
One more time. It just adds so much majesticness.
I mean, that's just a solid squawk.
It just screams America.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to scream just brute, just raw.
Vascular. Oh yeah. That sound is synonymous with heavy arms.
Strength.
Yeah. Strength and heavy arms.
Law Dog,
Yes, sir.
you know what I've noticed today?
What is that?
You got a new sound.
I did. I like it.
But you know what I really did notice? Is that I'm wearing branded gear.
I already see where this is going.
And Harambe, you're wearing branded gear.
Correct.
Law Dog, you're wearing branded gear. What are you wearing?
I mean, it's branded, but not our brand.
Dang, what does it
I
say?
see the issue here.
What does it say?
Fitness culture?
Damn, do you work for them?
No. No.
Wow.
This is a reoccurring problem with you, actually.
I hope they're paying you for this pitch right now.
I don't get it, dude. I mean, you catch us on any day. Work day.
I mean,
not.
now, I did wear a Dixon flannel yesterday to work.
But you had to go to the,
But do you know what shirt was underneath?
the feast.
It was a lean feast shirt.
But that's like new, too. And you just got it. So,
I did just
you
get it.
Pimp out in it, you know?
I enjoy a uniform. I don't like having to pick out my clothes or wonder what I'm supposed to wear the next day.
So are you saying that if you worked at McDonald's, you would like, or hot dog on a stick, you'd like wearing that uniform?
Absolutely. It's just aimless. You don't have to wonder if you did the laundry the night before. Is it still in the wash because it's, you forgot to switch it over to the dryer? It's just grab a new Lean Feast shirt. Like, we need to make a Lean Feast shirt dispenser on the wall. So when ignorant people like the Falcon over here, when they come into work and they're wearing the incorrect uniform, they can just pull a Lean Feast shirt out of the dispenser.
Wearing the competitor.
Because I can't deal with that kind of ignorance in here.
They sell shirts, don't they?
Well, I guess that's
We sell
true.
shirts.
We do operate an apparel distribution company out of this facility, so this hole just keeps getting deeper.
I mean,
Per
I'm just
usual,
saying,
as we discuss my transgressions. Is that
Can you
what
please
these are?
explain transgressions?
Mess ups?
That's what that means?
Pretty much. Let's Google it.
Speaking of transgressions, let's talk about your love life at the moment.
Why are we going to this? Why are we going
We
to
said
this?
transgressions, right?
you've been on him with that.
Fair
Yeah.
So wait,
enough.
Let's go down the
I'm going
hall.
to grind this one into the ground.
You know what transgressions mean?
I'm doing
I think
that.
so.
All right. Transgression. An act that goes against a law, rule, or code of conduct. An offense.
As in bro code.
Wait a minute. You break the rules, you don't follow the conduct, and you constantly have offenses.
Is your name next to that definition?
Hold on,
Or
let
a
me keep
picture of you?
scrolling, maybe.
Let's pull up his personnel file and consider how many write-ups Rook has had over the years.
Are we talking fictitious write-ups?
Or like legitimate.
No, every write-up has been legitimate.
What? Oh.
That's grounds for termination if we feel
I
like
mean,
it.
if
Now you're on the gram.
sorry, we're
DM
showing
and
our
chicks.
No, no.
Go to your last message. We get
I
direct
don't like where
message.
this is going.
Click on that. Who is that from?
Girl.
What's their name?
I'm not saying the name
Caitlin.
on here.
All right,
Oh,
then.
okay.
You're
Jenner?
DMing chicks right now.
Caitlyn
I
Jenner.
don't even have
Jenna-
my phone.
Jenna
I mean,
DM'd me.
no phone. Jenna who?
Your wife.
That's awesome.
She loves the studio.
Thanks for blowing it on Instagram before we can actually post it or I can tell my wife.
You know?
I just tagged the podcast in it so more people would follow it.
We also need a write-up dispenser. We just hang one on,
On
the
that
wall,
note.
like you can
sorry, I
grab
was
it.
just
Like
trying
people,
to,
when
put
you're
the
standing in
name
line
out.
and you got to grab a ticket at the DMV, just grab a write-up for yourself
I just need
Yeah.
that when I walk
and just
in the
fill
door.
it out. Fill it out for yourself and just get your supervisor's signature before you leave for the day.
What
You
I
guys
don't
can pre-fill it out, and then that way the only blank is what transgression I committed that day.
They'd be like Post-it notes. Already has the Falcons information loaded into it.
You just have a
Stamp?
stamp with your signature.
Yeah, smack.
what I don't understand is, were you one of those types of children that just never learned their lesson?
No,
You weren't one of those children. So did you turn into one of those children in your adult age?
Well, see, I moved out, so I don't have brothers to get caught for it anymore. So now it just all comes on to me.
So what you're saying is that you were one of those types of children that consistently did dumb shit, and you would blame your brothers, and then it transitioned.
I convinced
Into
them.
transgressions.
I
Correct.
had the idea, and I wasn't sure about it, so I convinced them to do the dumb shit. But now there's no one to convince, so I end up convincing myself to do the dumb shit, and then here we are.
What you see is a product of your environment. I present to you the Falcon.
Because you guys are smarter than my brothers. I can't convince you guys to do the dumb shit. So then I end up doing it.
I could be convinced.
Well, all right.
You'd probably be the least convinced.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We've just probably done that dumb shit already. So
See, yeah, that's
No,
the thing.
no. What we actually did is we grew out of it.
yeah,
You know,
and wised
just
up.
in my growing
Just a little
phase.
bit.
I could catch it beforehand.
Right.
This is dumb.
He
Well,
hasn't grown his flight feathers yet.
No,
in falconry terms, he's just got the baby fuzz.
The little
He
fuzzies?
hasn't grown his flight feathers, so he's learning to fly. He fell out of the nest already, but
just like a little chick.
yeah, a baby chick, just the fuzzy stuff.
He's more like a roadrunner
he
right
doesn't
now.
have
Can't
the
fly.
long extended flight feathers.
You can't really fly. I can
flightless-
kinda, like,
you know what he is?
glide.
What?
He's a snipe.
A snipe.
That's
snipe.
exactly what he
He's
is.
a snipe right
a
now.
Snipe.
A flightless bird.
That's
Limited.
why he gets all
limited
wiggy
flight.
when I pull out paper bags and flashlights.
Yeah, he's scared. He's about to run towards that bag and light.
Yeah.
Rook the snipe.
The
Falcon.
flightless bird.
Yeah. The flightless, thoughtless.
I mean, but sometimes you do really good, so it's like that's your moment. You're like the chicken gliding, but then right back on the ground,
Like
Gliding
my
chicken.
wings have caught the wind.
then right back
and I
on the
start
ground,
to
just
glide, and then all of a sudden,
crash.
He's like Bette Midler found the wind beneath his wings.
Is that Midler?
Yeah, the wind beneath my wings. Somebody
Is that
Google
who
that.
sung that?
Yeah, that's Bette Midler's song.
Oh, wow. I think my mom was a huge Bette Midler fan back in the day.
Oh, everybody's.
Is she
mom
still
was.
alive?
I think so. Yeah.
Wait, who is it?
Bette Midler.
Wind beneath my wings. Did you ever know that you're my hero?
Bette Midler really sung that?
Yeah.
That wasn't like Whitney Houston or anything?
Whitney could have redone it, but I think originally that was a Bette Midler song.
We should have that as our intro.
Yeah, here it
That's
is.
a good one.
Bette Midler, Wind Beneath My
Play it right
Wings.
Sure enough.
Stand by.
Hold on, we got an ad playing.
Stupid YouTube, dude.
No.
They didn't pay us
Still
for that ad, so don't.
Yeah,
don't
no,
hear
don't
that.
hear
Still
that.
muted.
No.
Yeah.
No sound right
It-
now.
They got to pay us if they want to be on here,
Yeah. Duh.
especially if it's Viagra. Ooh, there's my jam right there.
This was Bette Midler?
Oh yeah,
For real?
yeah. It's this Rook Swan song.
I've heard enough. I've totally heard enough. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna beat that out on my way home in my truck.
Beat.
We need to find if there's like a house or a trap remix of that song, and have that ready for the
I
next
can
one.
guarantee you that there is.
Oh,
Like some booty ass.
Knocking.
Can you do that again? Now add hamburger on it.
hamburger.
You're out of control, dude. Oh man. Well, we really didn't have a topic for this podcast. We kind of just wanted to introduce the new studio, kind of all the little nice gear that we got. I hope our mics are sounding a lot better than our previous mics. We stepped it up just a little bit. You guys can see we got this cool little board thing set up, and we're really excited to get out of this 2020 year. I'm pretty sick of 2020. It's dragging ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I think obviously 2021 we're going to go into the same stuff, but hopefully we get to some travel in and we get to go visit our franchisees. I kind of put everybody on lockdown again because COVID was getting just a little too close to us. Rook seems to be immune. Would you agree? Are you immune to the COVID-19, Rook?
I wouldn't say I'm immune. I just avoid it.
Excuse me?
Not as much as you guys do, but
Can we talk about it?
no. I ain't going out there all willy-nilly and stuff. I wear my mask.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're grounded.
That's okay.
You should be grounded.
I'm getting Baker temperature gun, so when I have people over, you can bet 'em.
We're kind of screwed because of Alex, but
Baker's gonna trade in his tape gun for a temperature gun.
yep.
Like the temperature gun he used to use for the bar is now for people's foreheads.
Can you tell us what's on your utility belt now, Law Dog?
What all did I put on there? Tape gun,
scale?
scale, the little USPS sticky labels. You know, just in case the internet goes down.
Yeah,
you know,
some scissors, You gotta
box
have
cutter,
in there.
scissors.
It was a tape measure, right?
Oh yeah, there's a tape
Pencil?
measure on there.
Pencil?
Pencil. My Sharpie that I've been using for I don't know how it still has ink.
Sharpie in it?
Sharpie in it. I don't know, but it's still
Where'd you
going.
get that Sharpie?
I have no idea. I probably
I have a great idea where it
Probably
came from.
come out of one of y'all's desks.
Probably.
Did it come out of your desk?
Yeah.
Are you saying that you hoard Sharpies?
Yes.
You're a Sharpie hoarder?
Yeah. A sharter. Sure.
Shorter.
That's why you got to keep one. That's why I've had the same pen and Sharpie for 2 years now. You gotta hold on to it.
So you're a sharter.
Yes.
That's fine.
A sharter.
A Sharpie hoarder.
A shorter.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Well, this was just like I said, our little introduction, and we're excited to get back in the saddle. We're gonna try to pump one or two of these out a week. It might just go to once a week, but everybody asked for video, and now you got video.
Hi.
And we're all here. We're excited to start the new year. What's today?
The 30th.
30th. So New Year's Eve is tomorrow. Are you doing anything for New Year's Eve, Luke?
No, I'm probably gonna go to bed early. All my kids like to try to stay up, but the middle one, she can only make it till about 10:30.
Your kids are narcoleptic.
Yeah, Hadley is for sure. Hadley and Caden. Yeah.
Baked D's, what are you guys doing for New Year's?
I'm probably going to sit in my game room and just game, surf the internet.
I'm gonna be about
That's
3
about
feet
it.
behind him, looking the other direction, doing the same thing.
That's my whole plans for tomorrow night.
You know, it's become my routine for the New Year. New Year's kind of is a sensitive time of year for me because what was that, 4 years ago or 5 years ago?
It was the year before I moved here.
Yeah. My house caught on fire New Year's Eve, and that was a bad deal.
Really?
So I get a little twitchy around New Year's time. I spend a lot of time walking around the house,
Making
smelling,
sure nothing's lit on fire.
making sure I don't smell any smoke or anything getting hot. 'Cause I have very heightened sense of smell. I can smell a mouse fart from across the street. So yeah, I get a little twitchy. I got to walk around, go out to the garage 3 or 4 times and sniff around. I make sure I don't have any like airplane batteries that are shorting out or getting hot. So, yep. And then I'm exhausted from walking around. So then
Sniffing?
Sniffing. I get
You're an exhausted sniffer?
yeah. My lungs are pretty worn out by about 10:30, and that's why I go to bed early.
Can I ask a really stupid question?
Yeah.
Why would your lungs be worn out from sniffing?
You have to inhale with your lungs. That's how you sniff.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Scientifically, it does. That has to be the most dad New Year's Eve thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm going to walk the halls of my house and smell for fires.
Yeah.
Like, you made it, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I'm worried about on New Year's Eve.
It frightens me, man. I never thought I'd have to deal with a house fire, but it was not a fun time. And we were like out. We were displaced from our house for like 4 months.
Dang.
I had to move in with my parents and with all the kids and the cat. And
I remember exactly where I was at. I was at a buddy Ryan Harmon's house, with Ernie and everybody, and you called me and you're like, dude, my house just caught on fire.
Yep.
I thought you were BSing me. I thought you were just lighting off fireworks because California, you can't light fireworks.
It was mostly contained to the garage, but it crept up into the attic and into one of the upstairs rooms before it was fully out. So we did over $160,000 worth of damage.
Jesus.
More than about half of the value, the build cost of my house was annihilated with just 2 rooms, the garage and the upstairs. Yeah, fire's a bad deal. So yeah, I sniff around on New Year's.
So
that's
what
my
you're
excitement.
what you're telling me is that you're gonna watch Backdraft on New Year's Eve.
Yes,
Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
bring back bad memories.
Roam the halls, sniffing.
Yeah. Yep.
So I can just picture him just walking, just.
You know what freaked me out a couple years after that? Every time I'd walk through this one doorway, I'd always smell natural gas. Like it was just weird. I thought it was in a hallway, so I thought maybe, it's our HVAC system lighting, and it's just a little bit of gas that pours out before it actually ignites, right? Well, actually, fast forward like several months later, and it got really heavy in that area. Like, oh, this is not good. This is too much gas. Like, we're going to have an explosion at some point. So I found out what it was. I'd actually had a gas service guy come out, and they have an electronic sniffer. That's probably what I should invest in.
Baker should put that on his belt.
An electronic sniffer, like it's a mechanical electric nose, and it can smell a mouse fart from like the next county.
Better than you.
It's a little better, yeah, a little higher caliber than what I'm capable of sniffing. But it ended up being a tiny little pinhole leak, and the gas, because natural gas is heavy, it was falling down into the studs, like the stud base where the normal insulation would be, and it was seeping out of a switch wall plate, like where a light switch was.
The hell?
in retrospect, that's a bad deal, because every time you flick a switch, there's a small arc in there. And at night, like if you look real close, like older switches do it more often than newer style. But you flick it and you can see a little spark, like a little thing in there when it's disconnecting or connecting power.
So you can just
natural gas and a spark, I mean, the thing that went on for well over a year and a half. So that was another recipe for disaster. Luckily, we found the leak and they were able to repair it.
Because of your sniffer.
Yeah. So I get paranoid, man. Me and fire don't mix well.
Man, I don't want to be in your house on New Year's Eve.
Bring your nose.
I will.
We'll sniff around.
Maybe.
My nose doesn't work.
I feel like Scooby-Doo, like I'm a super sleuth and I'm just sniffing around.
Super sleuth?
Yeah.
Okay. What? You don't have a nose? Your nose doesn't work? Are you saying that
You got the
don't
Rona?
I was going to say you don't have taste of.
I can taste. I just
got taste
growing up
this?
on the farm and all the chemicals and stuff. My nose, I can't smell anything. It's got to be potent.
Was that why when you fart in the game room at your house, you don't smell
100%.
anything, and Baker's choking in the corner?
Basically, yeah.
What kind of chemicals
Like
are we talking
rancid
about?
rotten eggs.
Meth chemicals?
Not like cleaning and then like ammonia and stuff, especially in like hog farms, chicken farms.
What's you building over there with ammonia?
Nothing. It's from all their crap.
They had ammonia and fertilizer.
Oh yeah, chickens.
Yeah.
They smell like
Rudolph.
ammonia. It's gross.
It's bad.
Building a bomb, bro.
But yeah, my nose has never really worked.
I'm going to have fun with you this year, buddy.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to think it's just like this for the podcast, but in reality, it's all day.
I don't think anybody thinks that.
That you act like that you guys treat me.
I'm pretty sure they're going to be yelling at you through the screen, too.
Yeah, probably.
100%.
You guys think we should have a sniffing contest?
Like a blindfolded sniffer?
Yeah, and you got to name what it is.
That'd be cool.
I could do that.
I feel like I could win a trophy.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that for sure. Write that one down.
Yeah, sniffing.
We can do it
A
live.
sniff off.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
We can stream it.
Yep.
You know what's cool about the setup that we have now is that when we do a live stream, people can pick on Rook Live,
Yeah.
and we can see it and we can comment on it.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Can they comment, and we can do, if they don't have a way to talk back to us, can they send us a message and then he can make him do stupid shit?
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah, it's like our dunce.
Everybody's just looking at me.
He's like the court jester, just there for everybody's entertainment.
It's fun as long as people are smiling.
We've never had an idiot like you around.
I'm so glad I didn't take a drink when you said that. I would have just spewed
First of your kind around here.
Yeah,
I beg to differ.
Oh,
100%.
sorry, I misspoke.
Whoa.
Anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and move on. Guys, thanks for joining us, and welcome to the Feast Fighters podcast. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.